Hello guys. So this video maybe you feel slow, so please make it 2x or 3x so that you can save your time. Okay. So in this video I'll teach you the mindset to land remote startup job. Okay. If this is the compass, okay, you should have. And using this compass you can start preparing. Okay. These things won't trail you anyone. Okay. So basically these all these things in this series I will tell you based on my experience. Okay. And also this information also AI generated, but the part is very important. Okay. So I see a lot of garbage text, and that those kind of text I will remove. Actually I removed for this document, and in future I will remove. And when I see the useful text I will take that, and for this document I took that. Okay. So step 0 is the mindset. You have to understand the mindset, and sorry, you have to understand the how the startup culture work, and how you can land quickly and also as soon as possible. Okay. So in this step I'm taking a role which is web dev role. Okay. This role could be anything. Okay, it could be DevOps, it could be AML and stuff, but most of the things will work for all role. Okay. So the first point is position yourself the way startup think. Okay, startup don't care about your degree, about your certifications and long resume. Okay, I saw that a lot of people are using 3 or 4 pages resume. Okay, but these things not will work in the startup culture. Okay, it's neat, quick, eye catchy thing, and I will tell you what are those eye catchy points for resume, for portfolio and stuff. Okay. So startup care about your, can this person shift feature first? That's mean you have to use AI, you have to use LLM, whatever you know. So basically the point is you should be a vibe coder. Can they work without hand holding? Okay. So that's mean you don't you don't actually depend on other people. Do they understand products, not just code? What is the meaning of the difference between product and code? Product means the you know that this actual, if I create, let's take an example, if I create an feature, is that feature adding value? Okay. Startup care about that. Startup don't care about you know the code, how to code this feature. Startup care about, if you create that feature, is that feature adding any value? That's the point. Okay. So in this example, web developer web developer React plus backend. This is actually my current role, and build and ship real products. Startup ready. Okay. Then the next question is, what can you build and how fast? Okay. That's the point you have to consider. Okay. And the next point is build a portfolio that screams startup engineer. Okay. So you only 2 3 solid projects, but they all must feel real. So you don't need 10 12 projects. You only need 2 and 4 projects, where those projects are very realistic. Realistic means it could be a uh, basically it could be a discovery. Okay. A discovery. So for example, in the market there is no tool. Let's take an example. There is no tool to, like, you like I'm creating a video and it automatically uploaded on YouTube, just one click. Okay, but there is no something like that. I have to stop the video, then I have to uh, upload it manually, and I have to write caption, sorry, title and stuff. So there is a lot of manual things, right? So that kind of problem you need to solve, real world problem, and then the project will feel real. Okay, what makes a project startup great? Let's deep dive into that. So real problem, I already explained you. Authentication, CRDU plus business logic. Okay, CRUD, sorry, plus business logic. Then deploy it, clean UI, readme exam explaining decision. So these points you need to be include in your projects. Okay, okay. So if you don't understand any point here, just text. Idea of projects, you can, like, there is kind of idea I like SaaS dashboard, and then internal admin panel, AI power tool, code, clone but improved, Notion Stripe dashboard, Trello. So I already told Rahul that you don't need to clone any Netflix and stuff. But here the point is you can clone but improved, which means that if you clone YouTube or if you clone Notion, then more feature, or not more feature. Actually, for example, Notion don't have any feature, and you are feeling pain for that. Okay, so that pain solve a feature. So you basically create that feature on the top of Notion, and which is cloned the Notion, actually you clone the Notion, and then you add a feature. That feature will solve a painful problem. Okay, and of course, obviously, you have to avoid the tutorial clones without customization. Okay, so the third point, stack that your remote startup love. So you don't need everything, just be strong in core stack. So this for web dev role or full stack role, you have to follow this only. Okay, so for front end, you have to understand the React and Next.js is a huge Monarch, Tailwind, Modern UI. Then backend, pick one path, Node.js plus Express, or Python and FastAVI Django. So I suggest you to, if you are a web developer, then I suggest you to choose Python, FastAVI, Django. But yeah, you can choose Node.js. But this is my choice. Okay. So you must know the toolkit and PRs, how to create PRs, how to review the code, and REST API, basic SQL, development tool like Vercel, Railway, Render, whatever. Okay, Vercel is my choice. Okay, yeah. Then the next point is your GitHub is your resume. Okay, so don't. So basically, start up like your GitHub profile instead of a document like resume. Okay, so I didn't use my resume to apply on startup job. However, I attached, but I extremely sure that my founder didn't open the resume. He he opened my GitHub profile and my portfolio website. Okay, and directly he searched for projects. So startup founders do open GitHub. They what they look for, recent commits. Okay, meaningful commits messages, real projects, not only forks. Forks mean you copy from another GitHub repo that called forks, and clean folder structure. So you have to create three best projects, and you have to pin your best three repos. add screenshot and demo links. Okay. Number 5, where remote startup actually hire. Okay. So best platform for remote startup, will found AngelList Talent. This is basically huge website. Then Y Combinator Jobs. Then Remote OK. Then we are work remotely. Then Twitter X startup founders post there. Okay, you directly cold approach on Twitter also. However, we'll see how to cold approach and stuff. And tip, search for founder engineer or early front end product engineer. You will like get this kind of job easily, job role actually. Okay. Then cold outreach. This is a cheat code. Okay. So I only suggest you, and we will go deep and deep and deep and deep, that how you can cold outreach. That's mean you have to send cold mail, cold DM stuff to directly on founders, okay, or CEOs or everyone on the company. So most people like this. Sorry, most people skip this. Don't. Who to message? Founders. I already told you. Founders, CTOs, early engineers. Okay. So message like you can, like you will see another template on future, but you can see one example. Hey, my name is Dhruvo. Sorry. Hey. Oh, sorry. Hey. Like for example, hey Matthias, I saw you are building this startup. So I'm a web dev focused on the React backend. I love what you are doing. So I recently built one project and would love to help you ship faster. Happy to do a small trial task. That's mean you. That's mean the founder will send you, and the founder will send you a take home challenge. Happy to do a small trial task. Trial task. He send you a trial, and you have to do that task. And if the founder like that task, then the you will enter this startup. Okay, and at the last, you have to add your profile link. Okay, this small text, this small text will help you to land startup job. Okay, there is no long essay, there is no begging. All right, then be trial task ready. Startup love this. Startup often ask, can you build X in 48 hours? Practice. So basically, the founder will send you a task, and this task, he can tell you that I need this. I need this in like 48 hours. Okay. So how you can do that? So practice small features, clean code, clean readme, first delivery. If you do well, you are in. Okay. So he send you the task, and you do this using to following these points, and you are in. Then time zone and communication matters more than you think. So remote startup value clear synchronized communication, daily updates, ownership mindset. Okay. So what you did in daily, you have to like you have to report. Okay. Clear communication. Like for example, you are not understanding one point. That for example, a founder said you to be add this feature, and you don't understand. Then you have to ask question to him. Okay. So before question, you have to search on like internet on whatever, and you have to be very clear on that what he want. Okay. So that's the communication, clear communication. Okay. Don't have to like hesitate on something. Use Notion একটু পরে. Use Notion style doc, clear peer description, short loom video if needed. This is simple. And what makes you stand out instantly? Okay, so if you can say any one of these, you are ahead. So I have worked on a real production app. I understand product decision. I can talk to non-technical people. I can debug without panic. Okay, so if you don't understand these points, just comment me. I will explain you more. This is very simple. Then number 10 is your 30-day action plan. Okay, so week 1 you have to fix your LinkedIn, GitHub, choose one flagship projects. Then week 2 build plus deploy your project, write a strong readme. Then week 3 is apply to 20 to 30 startup roles. Send tail cold message. Okay, week 4 prepare for trial task, improve base on feedback. Improve based on feedback. Then reality checks is very important. Startup jobs are competitive. Reward execution over theory. Okay, basically startup jobs are basically they already have the theory and they actually execute those theory. Okay, and often start with contrast sorry contract full time. Okay, so you have to sign contract and you should land this job. So if you ship first and communicate well, location doesn't matter. Okay, that's the point of remote job. You are very talented, so you are not told by that you have to come into the office and you have to fix your lifestyle and you have to do your work to from to 9 to from 9 to 5. Startup don't care about your timing. Startup know that you are a very sharp-minded people. You are very confident. You are very talented. So that's why they don't care about your location and 9 to 5 and whatever timing you wanna work. Okay, but they do care about your communication. They do care about your daily report and stuff. Those I discussed above. All right. Then uh, if you want, yes. So if you want, I can like review your current profile, suggest exact project for your level, and craft your perfect startup resume. Help you to pick front end plus back end plus full stack pass. Just tell me, I can review your profile and stuff. Okay. So this is the mindset, and I will share this document to you. Okay. So prepare for that. So your next step is to fixing this. Okay, and send me your profile and stuff. I will review this. Bye.